this natural fitness lifestyle. Yesterday I was talking about antagonistic muscles. Antagonistic muscles are muscles that really the opposite muscles of the muscles you're working during a movement. So like I was saying, the curl, the tricep, the tricep is the antagonistic movement because it performs the opposite motion. So therefore could kind of it acts like a brake. See, I'm curling, but if I tense my triceps, if I contract my triceps, it puts on the brakes on the curl. You see that? Same thing happens if I'm performing a triceps and I contract my biceps. It puts the brakes. This is how the body is built. It has its own brake mechanism to protect the muscles and the joints. Each joint and their muscles. Each joint has a muscle arrangement that has an antagonistic and an agonistic. They call antagonistic, agonistic muscles. So the thigh, right, extends the knees. That would be the agonistic muscle because it's performing the concentric muscle movement. And then the antagonistic muscles in the leg extension would be the leg curl. Now, if you're performing a leg curl, that's the agonistic, and then the antagonistic would be the quadriceps that performs the knee extension. Opposite movements. The law of physics. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This is why it's so important to control the eccentric movement in every exercise. And you see exercises that are done in a quick fashion that really is dangerous for your joints because you're not activating the brake mechanism of each joint. The brake mechanism, yes, the wonderful antagonistic agonistic relationship of the main muscle group, the antagonistic main muscle in a exercise versus the antagonistic muscle that's acting as a brake to control that movement. Yes, indeed. Antagonistic muscles are very important. Learning how to use your antagonistic muscles are important. If anyone has seen videos of people squatting and lowering themselves at a really quickly, they almost look like just dropping down to the bottom and of a squat and bouncing out of the bottom. They are not using their antagonistic muscles, which are the hamstrings, which are the calves. Did you know the calves as well? Your hip muscles. Hey, how you doing, Juan Carlos? We're talking about antagonistic muscles. Those are the muscles that are opposite the muscles you're working in an exercise. Okay? So I'm going to show you. See, this is the curl. I'm doing a curl. The antagonistic muscles are below it, the triceps. They're there to help put on the brakes and control that curling motion. Because if you curl too fast, you can pull a muscle. So your triceps are antagonistic muscle that act like brakes. Yes, indeed. Hey, a tank. Okay, I'll take it. Tank. You know, I gotta share a little secret with you. How you doing? How's everybody? I used to love tanks when I was a kid. As a kid, I had a lot of toy tanks. A lot of toy tanks, little ones. Hey, that's all I can get. Little toy tanks, like this. They were little small. I used to put them in the closet. I used to have a lot of them. I miss those tanks. I miss my toy tanks. I do. I like toy tanks. What can I tell you? muscles in the muscles. Hey, hi, Paulo. Nice to meet everybody here. Hope everybody's having a great time. I can't believe the summer's is at the end. Is this the end of the summer? I hope not. I mean, it just went so fast. Hey, Brazil, you came at like a very divine time because I want to go to Brazil. I want to go. I dream about this every day. How would, I mean, how difficult would it be? Because I'm over here. William Nico. William Nico, Neco. Think it's, I think the information is in my channel information. Yeah. So I love to go to Brazil. I would love to go. I would love to travel because I love everything. I mean, I want to, I had a lot of friends too from there. A lot of friends. But I moved here to Pennsylvania and I don't see them anymore. It's sad. I guess it's life. I guess that is life. Yes. Uh, Nice to know some words too. That's because I forgot them because you know, I no longer talk to my friends because they're in New York and I'm over here by myself. Yeah, but talk to, I like animals, there's a lot of animals here. There's cows, there's a lot of deer. I love birds, all kinds of birds. I love birds. There used to be a lot of birds around here when I first moved. I'm not sure where they went. They all disappeared. Birds all different kinds of colors. They used to come around the house and no more. They're not around. They used to come at 4 in the morning and start singing to me. And I'm not imagining things. It's not and I wasn't dreaming. Maybe there's something in the air the birds don't like. But yeah, it's important. I love to exercise because it gives me a goal. I think people should have goals. It gives them a sense of purpose and a sense of excitement and a sense of worth too. But also, I just like the way it feels. I like to. It's not that I'm in love with myself. Please don't get me wrong. But having muscles feels good because you're strong and I can't climb a mountain, or maybe I could climb. Well, I'm scared of heights, okay, but I probably have some strength to climb. My hips are bad, so I can't run. But my legs are strong. I can still walk. So all the strength I gain from exercise helps me function, helps me work, work certain things. Bending down and I have a bad back, so that's not so good. But most things I could do, and it helps me feel good. It helps me feel like a man too. I mean, that's important. It helps me feel positive. It helps me feel happy that I can still improve, and it gives me mental energy, and it gives me a lot of desire. It keeps. I don't know if I'm making sense. It gives me a lot of desire to learn new things, to wake up in the day and experience new things. So, yeah. So this is the way exercise and fitness helps me. This is why I call it natural fitness lifestyle because it should come naturally and and should have a special meaning to each person. Some people get their fitness through dancing, other people through exercise, other people through walking, other people through swimming, right? So it's a lifestyle. It's a fitness lifestyle, and it comes natural fitness lifestyle. So, having said that, I wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest of the week and a wonderful rest of the summer, because let's hope we get at least another month of summer